Getting an early start today, and that go jack has finally arrived, so I'm gonna pick this thing up and move it over a bit. So it turns out that two of my old jacks don't work. One of them appeared to work, but once I put the weight of the car on it, it wouldn't actually lift the car, which kind of defeats the purpose of a jack. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing, yesterday I stuck this in here so that I could add some more plaster under here. It doesn't look like it's fully set yet, so I'll have to leave that alone, but that's alright, there's plenty of other things to work on. So there's a few differences between rubbing back bog on a normal car and trying to form this stuff. Normally if you're rubbing back bog and you get to the metal, you know you've gone just far enough. When you're rubbing back plaster and you hit foam, you've already gone too far. Usually though it means that there was either not enough plaster in the first place, or the foam was a little bit out of shape, so not quite straight where it needed to be or something like that. So it's a matter of, in a place like this, taking out a little bit of foam, adding more plaster, and then getting the shape right. It's a very slow and boring process, but I don't think there's another way to do it, so we'll get on with it. Alright, so I picked up another jack from Supercar. Had to pay the retail tax, but you can't always wait 4 days for everything. Once again, exact same design and a different colour. Alright, let's see if she moves. There you go. Okay, that'll probably do. Professional lighting taken care of. So you might wonder why all the new bodywork's got this matte black paint on it. The original reason is because I needed to transport the car from Sydney down to Wollongong, and I was afraid it might get rained on, so I thought giving it a coat of rattle can black would at least give it some protection if there was a light drizzle. Of course, if it got heavily rained on, I would have been in trouble. As it turned out, it didn't rain. But having done that, it's also really useful for showing me where there's high and low spots that I need to work on. So it looks more dramatic than it is. It's a millimetre different, but I need to get it down to less than a millimetre different. So I'll need another skim coat over, well, pretty much everything. So this corner, as you notice, it's already all white because I did some work on it after I got the garter bottom gone. I actually had to use a profile gauge like tilers use to compare the shape of the right side to the left side, and found this side was a bit out. So I had to cut it back and change the overall shape of it a bit. Pretty close now, but just need to get the curves a bit more consistent and smooth. So a bit more rubbing. So one more detail to look at for today is the fuel filler. This gives you a fair idea how much wider the body is. If you look at a lot of supercars, they actually have really annoying petrol filling arrangements. I didn't want to have something that was a pain, so I'm actually incorporating the original fuel flap into the design, and that step there is for the original hinge. So that'll be one part of the outer body that's still missing. I'm going to make an extension to go on the original fuel filler to bring the cap out where it's more convenient, and it should still work with the original cable release. Alright, well, my high-tech lighting system here is going flat, so I can't really see what I'm doing over there, which means it's time to finish for the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.